In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible budget team right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam. This team is going to consist of a lot of the best budget cards in this entire game, and I do consider a budget card to be pretty much any card below 40,000 MT, but honestly I think most of these cards are going to be anywhere from like 10 to 25 to maybe 30,000 MT at the most. But at the starting point guard position for this budget squad, I do think is going to be Pink Diamond Stephon Castle. I don't think there's a better budget point guard in this game. If you guys want to recommend somebody that you guys think is better than Stephon Castle or is on that same level, definitely let me know in the comment section. But I seriously think Stephon Castle is so good at point guard. 6'7" with a 6'9" wingspan. He's an elite level defender. 92 steal, 92 perimeter, 84 interior defense. He's got Hall of Fame defensive badges like Challenger, Glove, Immovable, Off-Ball Pest, On-Ball Menace, and Pick Dodger. He can slash to the rim. He's got good athleticism. He's got a solid enough jump shot that you can green consistently. Right, he's not going to be a main scorer. He's not going to be your, guy dropping 20-30 points a game in those showdown streets, but he's going to be a great defender, kind of a guy that can guard the other team's best scorer, and he can also slash, hit a wide open three. And all around, I think he's the best budget point guard for about 20,000 MT. Now, at the starting shooting guard position, I cannot believe how cheap this card is, and that is going to be Pink Diamond Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes literally goes for like 6,000 to 7,000 MT on the auction house, and he's a 6'7" shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan. He's also a very good defender like Stephon Castle. I think both these guys, it's nice to have on the same line. Going to be great defensively on the starting lineup for the budget team. Really good Hall of Fame defensive badges. But the thing about Matt Barnes is he has such an elite level jump shot. One of the fastest jump shot in this game. He can actually shot create a little bit because of that release. He can be also a very good scoring option just alongside Stephon Castle as well. Both very good defensive cards in the backcourt, and he's only, like I said, like 6,000 MT. Now for the starting small forward, we're going to go for Pink Diamond Jonathan Bender, who's like 30 to 35k, and yes, it's more on the expensive side when we're talking about budget cards, but Jonathan Bender is a must-have for a budget team. 7 foot at small forward, 7'4" wingspan. That is exceptionally valuable to have a 7-foot card at the small forward position, and he also does have an elite level jump shot, one of the fastest jump shots in this game. This card is unbelievably amazing. He's also a very well-rounded defender, 85 block, 84 steal, 87 perimeter, 87 interior defense, and by no means does his stats and his badges, blow things out of proportion. Like, he doesn't blow you away with his stats and his badges, but he's a very, very well-rounded card stats and badges wise, with an elite level jump shot, and also being a 7-foot small forward is very valuable for this budget team, giving us that size at that small forward position. For starting power forward, is going to be the most expensive card in this entire squad, and he's going to cost about 40,000 MT. But Pink Diamond Khalil Ware is seriously a must-have card for a budget squad or for a god squad as well, unless you have like a Dark Matter D-Rob, a Dark Matter Kareem, a Dark Matter Hakeem, or a Dark Matter Embiid. Unless you have those type of power forwards, seriously, Khalil Ware is like the next best option after those top tier cards. He's a 7-foot power forward, 7'5" wingspan. You guys know I can't recommend this Khalil Ware card enough. I think he's so amazing for his price tag. He's an elite level defender. I really like his jump shot, and he does get very good slashing animations as well. And I think he's going to be that perfect combo with Tyson Chandler in the starting lineup. In the front court, I think both these cards are going to be great defensively. Khalil Ware has a little bit more athleticism, a little bit better of a jump shot, but I do think Tyson Chandler is the better defensive card by quite a bit. 7 foot at center, 7'3" wingspan, 96 block, 96 interior defense, also does have a 92 strength and a very big player model, and he only goes for like 5,000 MT on the auction house because he's a diamond card. He's like 3 to 5k. I think Tyson Chandler and Khalil Ware in the front court can pretty much compete with a lot of those top tier cards in the game. Like I mentioned, Joel Embiid, right, Hakeem, Chet, D-Rob, Kareem. Like, they're not obviously as good as those cards, but for their price tags, I think they can seriously can compete with the top big man in the game. And I think this starting lineup has a great balance of offense. We have Jonathan Bender, Matt Barnes, really good offensive cards. We got great defense across the entire lineup. All of these cards are very good defenders at their specific position. Now going over to the bench, I think there's a couple point guards you could have here. I'm going to recommend either Pink Diamond Zach LaVine or Pink Diamond Devin Booker. And I think both these cards are really, really good offensively. I think LaVine's better just because he came out more recently, I do believe, and he also just has, in my opinion, a little bit better slashing ability. He's got, 99 driving dunk, 98 vertical, Hall of Fame poster, right? Has a good jump shot on quick timing. But I think Devin Booker's pretty good too, right? 6'6" at point guard, only 6'6" wingspan. Sure, he's not going to be great defensively, but Devin Booker is still going to give you some great level offense. He's got an amazing jump shot. He's got a good fade. He's got good dribble sigs across the board. Yes, he came out a while ago in season 1, but this card is still very good for a budget price tag, and I do think he's going to be another option, right, in case you don't like Zach LaVine or in case you want a bit more offense than Stephon Castle. I think these are going to be the 3 best budget point guards right now in my team. Now for the backup shooting guard position is going to be an amazing defender, one of the best two-way cards in this game, and that is going to be Diamond Bruce Bowen. He's like 3,000 to 5,000 MT, more so like 3,000. He's 6'7" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan. This card is unreal on the perimeter defensively, 96 steal, 97 perimeter. Take a look for a diamond card, how many good Hall of Fame defensive badges this card has, like Challenger, Glove, Interceptor, Off-Ball Pass, On-Ball Menace, Paint Patroller for a shooting guard, Pick Dodger, and Post Lockdown. The only one you'd maybe want is like a movable, high-flying denier, maybe a brick wall on this card, you know, in Hall of Fame. But other than that, this card's got amazing stats, amazing badges. A 95 strength on a shooting guard is also very valuable. A guy that's going to be your lockdown defender to kind of stop the other team from getting those blow-by animations. And I also do think Bruce Bowen's got a very good jump shot. It is knockdown in the catch and shoot. And sure, he's not going to, you know, he doesn't have very much dribble sigs. He's not going to be scoring the ball for you at a crazy level, but he's still got like the Garland escape. He's got the Fox behind the back. Like, he's got some decent enough dribble sigs for a card that's mainly going to be here for defense. Now for the backup small forward position, I know he's not a card you can necessarily buy on the auction house, but if you guys can, go exchange 10 diamond pieces from the event, which is really not that much. It's only 2 pink diamond pieces, which really isn't that expensive, really isn't that hard to get. And Hakeem Warwick is seriously worth it. Like, if you guys are trying to build a budget team, he's a 6'9" small forward, 7'2" wingspan. His stats are elite across the board. He's got a great jump shot. He's got great dribble sigs. Like, seriously, go get Hakeem Warwick. I know he's on a card you can buy off the auction house, so I don't usually include cards that are like technically free or that you can't buy off the auction house on these type of squad builders, but go buy Hakeem Warwick. If you guys don't want to buy him, or let's say you just don't want to spend your event pieces on him, then I'd probably recommend Scalabrine as just another small forward option. So if you don't want to get Hakeem Warwick, which like I said, I would 100% recommend getting him. He's so good at small forward. But if not, you could definitely go for Brian Scalabrine, an all-around decent small forward. But I do think Hakeem Warwick is a lot better at the small forward position. And then for the backup big man spots, I'm going to go Pink Diamond Hakeem at power forward. I think he's very good for his price. And then also David Robinson, just like Devin Booker. I know he came out a while ago, but this card is still so good at the center position. I think him and Hakeem in the front court gives you a lot of size. They both have really good player models, both very good defensively, and they have good jump shots. They can stretch the floor, and they're just going to provide so much defense off the bench with cards like Bruce Bowen and Hakeem Warwick. And then just as another center option, in case you want maybe a little bit more three-point shooting off the bench, you want another card that can kind of space out the floor with a better jump shot than a D-Rob or a Hakeem, I'll recommend Frank Kaminsky. He's actually very good at the power forward position. He's 7'1" with a great jump shot. He's super cheap. He's like under 10,000 MT. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be my best possible budget squad right now in the game. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about this team, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.